A 26-year-old man has been arrested after dressing up as the Grim Reaper and terrifying elderly patients at a hospital. The man, identified as Leon Gillespie.
Hey, he wrong, bro, but that's kind of funny, bro. Like, just the thought of it, like, I know y'all feel it's wrong, but, bro, just think about that, bro. Like, you sitting somewhere, you in a building, a hospital or something, bro, you peek over and see that. I ain't gonna lie, I got a pretty dark sense of humor, so I'm probably gonna laugh at that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna die. But then again, if I'm on my deathbed, I ain't gonna lie, I'm be like, dang, I ain't make it. Like, for real. I'm gonna naturally be like, dang, bro, I ain't make it into heaven, bro. The Reaper's finna take me out, bro. Like, dang, I thought I did enough. Like, man, y'all feel me, bro. I know. Look, I'm wrong, but I ain't wrong. Y'all feel me.
He climbed onto a rooftop wearing a Grim Reaper costume and holding a real sickle. He stood completely still
Oh,
for around.
I'm assuming the sickle is that thing that he hold in his hand. And my thing is, what influenced this? What made him wake up and be like, you know what? I'm finna play today. And I know he was laughing the whole time, bro. Now, to all the elderly people that was in there, man, we're gonna, apologies to y'all for real talk. Cause one thing I don't mess with kids and old people, bro, and people with disabilities, bro. That's off the table. You don't mess with them. But like at the same time, I wonder what the thought process was, like when they seen it, bro. And then I wonder what made him do this, bro. Like what made bro wake up and say, bro, I'm finna play today, bro? Because I know he had to be laughing the whole time. Like this was stuff like kids would do. Like you like, okay, let's just play this prank. So I'm just wondering, like why?
50 minutes staring toward the hospital rooms where patients were being treated. Some elderly patients were walking around the hospital when they suddenly looked up and saw a figure dressed like death watching them. Some of
Boy, I know they tripped out. I know they did, bro. Cause like thinking about it, like in hindsight, if you just picture yourself, you old, bro. Like you old, like you. I ain't gonna say you on your deathbed. Let's not say that, because some of them in there probably like real sickly and all that kind of stuff. But let's just say you older and you at the point in your life to where you like, okay, I'm just relaxing, it's peaceful, and then you look up and see that, bro. That's gonna make anybody flip out. I don't care what nobody say. Anybody's gonna flip out, bro.
them were terrified, believing it was a sign that their life was coming to an end. For patients
Exactly.
already suffering from serious illnesses, the scene was even more disturbing. Some stared
Mm-hmm.
back at the figure and said they were tired of their pain and wanted their suffering to end.
See, now it's real. I ain't gonna lie. See, now it's real. Like, it's real now. I ain't gonna lie, cause it's exactly what I said. Like, what is the thought process at that time? At that point in time, it's like, dang, bro, like my time is over. But then to the ones the one they suffer in the end, man. Look, we love y'all, bro. Don't end y'all suffering like that. Like, I get it. You know, you probably going through and all that, but you still got family members that love you. And I'm speaking from a place of being going somebody that went through that, like with my grandparents and things like that. Right? Certain family members, like we still love you, man. Like we still love you, regardless of anything, man. Like we still love you. And anybody going through this right now, man, we feel for you. We stand with you, definitely. Like, or that has a family member, like in the hospital and things like that. That's kind of considered on the deathbed. We with you, bro. We stand with you.
Many people said hospitals are places where patients
Stand
and
with you.
families are already under huge emotional pressure, and creating fear there was completely unacceptable.
Okay, see, I ain't gonna lie. That just took the fun right out of it. That sucked it out. Like originally, look, we could play and all that kind of stuff. Like, like we could laugh at it because on first hearing this and seeing this, bro, anybody's naturally gonna look at it from a standpoint of okay, some kid playing a game. Like no matter how old the person is, stuff like that, like you still looking at it like, okay, this person is playing a game. But then when you step back and look at it through the lens of the older people, if you have a heart, you gonna by default be like, man, you know what? That's messed up, bro. Like, like leave the old people alone, bro. It's that simple, bro. Like if they look elderly, kids, and people with disability, bro, off limits, my dog. Off limits. Like I ain't even gonna lie. I wouldn't even be surprised if some of them on some stuff like I can't even forgive you for it. Cause I know that's how I'd be with a family member that's on a deathbed or just elderly like that. Like somebody do that, and then especially if they got a, I'm gonna say this word wrong, a cynical, not cynical, because that means something bad. Like a, if they're in a state to where they just want to, go ahead and pull the plug on and all that kind of stuff, that's gonna make somebody even more angry at this guy. So whoever did this, bro, I'm pretty sure you are a POS, a piece of, to some of them people up in there, and then some of them might have took it lighthearted. They might have laughed and all that. You never know, but like, off limits, big dog. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Spare him.
During the hearing, Gillespie claimed he was not dressed as the Grim Reaper, but as a bird. Police arrested him for...
Boy, Gillespie, boy, if you don't get your... Okay. A bird. Boy, come on, bro. Boy, I almost said so. He ain't have a feather on him. That's the least... That's the least likely costume that you could say is a bird, bro. You probably could have got away with a scream mask and... Nah, you couldn't have. Bro, a bird with the... I forgot what the little stick called he had in his hand, but bro, you had that in your hand, bro. What bird carries that? Like, maybe if you had that in your hand, you could have probably been like, okay, I was a what's some blackbirds called? Like, I was a blackbird. Let's just say I was a blackbird or a crow. That's what I'm trying to say. You may have could have got away with it, especially if you spread your hands and stuff like that. But bro, nothing about that scream bird. You ain't had no fake feathers, no beak, nothing. All you had was that stick in that costume, bro. At that point, you might as well just own up to it. And I ain't know they must have took him to jail or something. Cause, bro, me personally, I wouldn't think that it would have went this far. I would have just looked at it like, okay, he was playing a prank that went too far. But hey, I don't know. Let's keep going.
Causing a nuisance, and he was later fined $200. While some people thought it was...
Bro, $200. They could have kept that fine. And I figured nothing would happen to him. And obviously, as y'all can see right here at this pause, on this pause piece right here, what about that screams bird? Y'all dropped it in the comment section. Ain't nothing about that scream bird. He a grown man playing in a costume because it's still kind of funny. But you gonna say that's a bird, bro? Like, come on, my dog. You any other creature, bro? Hell, you could have said it was a frog with a bird, bro. Come on, bro.
It was just a strange prank. Others said frightening sick patients crossed a line. What?
I mean, like I said, you can look at it subjectively or like objectively. Like sick prank or crossing the line. I think a majority of people look at this like, especially the majority of people that aren't elderly and all this. I think a majority of them gonna look at this kind of like I did off first sight and laugh at it. And then you got probably those elderly people that were actually there, because you probably gonna have elderly people laughing at it too. They'll probably say something like, "Okay, that was funny," but then imagine being one of them people in there. That's where you gotta kind of have the sympathy, because it's like, bro, they already knocking on. I don't want to say that. They're already going through it with their family, and then they look up and see that, bro. It's like, that's like Jeepers Creepers. I know y'all remember that show. I ain't that old. Look, y'all ain't that young. Come on now, y'all remember Jeepers Creepers? Y'all have to. That's like you lay in the bed, you see Jeepers Creepers, bro. Like, come on, big dog. Like, look, y'all like, comment, subscribe, bro. I'm enjoying this, man, rocking out with y'all these videos, man. Much more to come. Help the channel grow. OldManD and the Cash App in the description below. There's gonna be plenty more to come, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. I gotta get up out of here. My back hurting, stuff popping. I know y'all hear it. Look, y'all ain't hear that, but it popped. Look, catch y'all in the next one. Peace.